Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Avernum 3. We're still in Fort Emergence, although I have decided that we're going to head out to the surface next. However, what I have done also is in between episodes I just took another bit more thorough tour around the fort and talked to every important or named NPC again. And it turned out that none of them had anything new to say except for Mazumdar, who I had pretty much forgotten about. So apparently, what exactly did I need to ask about? Triad, exceptions. Oh, supposed to be training mages here, yet the Triad won't let us have the books to teach spells from. She grins mischievously. However, we've managed to sneak a few things past them. We need those tomes after all. That sounds interesting. May I read some of your tomes? I can only assume that I asked this before, or maybe I just didn't find this somewhat hidden bit of dialogue. In fact, I've noticed that with a couple of these NPCs, most notably this quartermaster here, you have to ask some non-obvious things sometimes in order to even get presented with certain dialogue options. For example, we cannot even ask if we qualify for any further rewards unless we ask for something that seems unrelated at first. I don't remember what it was now, but yeah, that's a bit of a weird one. We do not qualify, by the way. However, we can collect our daily allowance, and interestingly enough, it will only give you your allowance for the current day, but not any days you skipped, so that's a bit of a bummer. You know, not that it's that much money in the first place. But anyway, sounds interesting. May I read some of your tomes? And interestingly enough, yes, Mazumdar thinks. It seems you are now important enough that I should help you if I can. We have hidden in a secret chamber nearby spellbooks with several spells. They are guarded by a magic barrier. She teaches you a short series of hand motions. These movements will help you pass the barrier. Please don't tell anyone of the spells we have here. If you did, we'd lose them. Okay, I appreciate it. Unfortunately, we did not actually learn the Dispel Barrier spell yet. That would be a bit early, I suppose. You encountered the magical wall Mazumdar told you about. You make the hand motions she described, the barrier disappears. Alright. Nice. So what is this gonna be? There is a thick book. Try to decipher it. The book is filled with complicated and magical instructions and incantations. Unfortunately, your training has not progressed. Oh no. Really? But we have a total of combined 5 points of arcane lore. It's not enough. Okay. Well then. These are not marked on the map at all, so I'm gonna definitely make a note about that. Fort Emergence, spell tomes. Alright. Well, that's something to look forward to. Again, no indication as to how much arcane knowledge you might need. Maybe I'm just misremembering. I would have said that the game used to tell you how much you need, like with tool use required for lockpicking, but I guess not. Right, this cannot be picked. Yeah, I have not. Can I please continue? Thank you. I have not picked up my allowance, even though it's not a whole lot of money. But I mean, we're basically broke at this point, so. Yeah. See, you can't ask him for your allowance or rewards. I guess you ask what his responsibilities are, and that gives you access to that. Daily allowance, 25 coins. Any rewards? Nope. More supplies, not for free. Well, that's that. Let's head out to the surface. I mean, our first expedition was cut pretty short, but I mean, it should be noted that we were literally level 1 and almost completely unequipped. So that even this measly group of colorful slimes proved too much for us. I mean, it might still do, but it's very odd. Yeah, okay. Indigo slime, ochre slimes. I mean, so it seems like the ochre slimes are the basic slimes here. Emerald is green, so I immediately assume poison. I might be wrong, though. It seems clear that I should focus on either one of these first. Let's check out this one. Okay. Well, we did one-shot it. That, of course, does not mean that it's not going to one-shot us in turn. Okay, we do have the well-aimed blow now. Forgot to put that on the bar last time. Not that I'm gonna really use it. Okay. I don't think you can... Oh, hold on. We have new spells. Right, we do have haste. That costs 8. Okay, just like days. We have this now, Pool of Fire. And an area. Oh, this is awesome. It's not a large area, but... Also, now, I'm pretty sure that days didn't use to affect party members. Neither did AoE spells, damage spells, so I wonder if that is now a thing that you actually have to consider. Like not blowing up your warriors with fireballs in D&D. I want to give this a try. I also want to, well, probably not daze, but at least ensnare these slimes if I can. Not sure if these have any ranged attacks, but if not, I would rather try and keep them locked in place as much as possible. I mean, the purple one should probably focus on... or it should probably die if I attack it with Fascia at all. So let's just try and pin down these 3. And hope they can... Oh, they're actually dazed though. Interesting. No, actually I might just be misremembering. I think those other types of slimes, the types we've seen so far, the ones that are just basically flat puddles of some kind of goop, not quite as gelatinous as these ones, those used to resist my daze effect, my daze attempts, but I think they were also not immune. Okay, let's see here. Might it be possible to blast all of these at once? No. I also want to learn... it seems like it almost works the way I want it to. Maybe from here. Nope. If anything, that's even worse. Okay. Oh no, we only... I'm dumb. Down to 2 AP. Now I can't even blast 3 at once. Well, I could blast those, but I would like to kill that indigo slime. Okay, whatever. I messed up. And, indeed, Rasluka was damaged by that. That makes AoE spells significantly less useful. Wow. I want to say almost unusable. I mean, okay, not really, but I'm definitely even more glad than ever to have only one melee character now. Because, wow. Okay, while I am at it, let's give this a try. It looks pretty neat, and it does pretty much what I assumed it would. Okay, pinning them in place and doing that is a pretty good combo, it turns out. Of course, I have absolutely no doubt that stepping onto that lava will damage us the same as it does the enemies, but, well, having 3 ranged attackers and 1 who can at least shoot a bow works pretty well with that. Switch back, just so I don't forget. I don't assume we get any loot. Nope. Okay, so turns out that those slimes were very, very manageable at this point. Kind of what I assumed. So we can definitely look around a bit more now. Maybe make it to the settlement and talk to some people, and that might give us another reward and maybe another set of instructions from our boss. I thought I saw something moving over here. Oh yeah, I did. What are those, undead? Those might be undead. I was going to check out this, which looks like maybe the place those slimes came from. But let's see if we can figure out what this is. This veil is filled with shedded, rapidly crumbling unicorn horns. What? The rocks have bits of dark fur on them, where the beasts rubbed against them. In the distance among the rocks you think that you see the movement of small, sickly-looking creatures. Yeah, not that far away at all. Shed unicorn horns, huh? Okay. You see a group of unicorns not far ahead, grazing on the weeds on the weeds and bracken. Even in Avernum, you had heard of unicorns, the legendary pests of the surface world. Unicorns, pests, huh? Okay. They're smelly, dirty, goat-like beasts with a single horn, which the ill-tempered creatures use to impale anyone luckless enough to stumble into them. They are nasty animals, and the local farmers will usually do anything they can to wipe them out. Unfortunately, this pack doesn't seem interested in you at the moment. However, you could always take the battle to them. Huh. That's probably a very bad idea. I also don't remember a single instance of any kind of fantasy setting where unicorns were evil and despised by everyone. Well, I mean, I'm sure more such settings must exist somewhere, but they're definitely rare. Okay. I mean, that was a pretty solid hit there. So that's not necessarily an indication. Okay. They seem relatively tough. But of course we can also do this. And they're all dazed. This is so good. Okay. Well, not perfect, but it'll work. Maybe a fireball? Cleave? Oh, that would have been amazing. Sure. Well, we're sure making short work of these guys. Okay, next attempt. Cleave, please. Nope. Alright. Well aimed blow. Not a one-shot. But that's absolutely no problem. Okay, unicorn horns. These are definitely for some kind of collection quest, so let's pick those up. Yep, they stack nicely. Alright. That was very successful. And combat. And see if we can get anything else. Unicorn cave? Unicorn grotto. Okay. I mean, since they are considered a pest, it's very possible that we'll get a quest to wipe them out. So I'm not going to go there yet. I'm going to scout out some locations and then maybe decide where we, which dungeon we dive into next. You're at the end of a narrow pass winding its way through the mountains. This seems like it should be a very useful shortcut, but you can find no signs of passing humanoids. Dried bones line the path. I'm sure that means absolutely nothing. Oh yeah, okay. It would be a very convenient shortcut, wouldn't it? Rather than going all the way around to reach this town. What's this? Ah, right. These are the locations of the missing scouts. I think I want to stick to this piece of land separated by the rivers for now, and then maybe explore this corner first before branching out more. Or I don't know. Maybe I should try and make a dash for Erin. See if we can do anything about her. And it seems like something that would merit some kind of reward if we can pull it off. Suddenly, a small pack of unicorns runs through the ravine. The moment they see you, they charge and they charge. The vicious, unpleasant creatures infest the surface, and these have obviously pegged you as an easy meal. Wow. Okay. It's great. Carnivorous. Ravenous unicorns are the best thing ever. Alright. Kill you. No problem. Ouch. Oh wow, okay. They hurt a lot. I mean, I kind of figured. Okay, more of these. You clean the blood of the filthy beasts of your blades. This province now has a few fewer of these noxious beasts to contend with. Indeed. New fort emergence. Wait. Not near fort emergence, not new fort emergence. That makes more sense. Okay, also inventory. Do Right, 8 of these. I mean, I don't know. I should collect those. For convenience's sake, I guess the lead character. Just like the herbs. Meanwhile, these maps, I guess, go with the books. I'm sure we don't need these for anything. I mean, in fact, I could put them in the junk bag and they're just not going to ever get sold. Oh, hi there. Did not see you until I walked around the corner. That's okay though, I hope. I guess we might be about to find out what these indigo slimes do. Well, we're getting close to a level up, and we're still at about half mana. We're also going to recover some of that after combat. So, yeah, just to be a little bit safe, I'm gonna do this. Didn't expect to kill it. Yeah, okay, this one has a ranged attack. Thankfully, no poison or other debuff. Or we just got lucky. It's also possible. Okay. Oh, a second shot. Well, we're definitely going to kill this one, right? Unless we're super unlucky and miss the fireball. Oh no, you can't reach from there. That's a bummer. Wouldn't have been just beautiful, almost killing both of these and then fireballing with a cleave and finishing both off. Gonna heal. Although we would have probably survived that hit and then completely healed on the surface, but I mean, the priest is not running out of energy anytime soon. Oh, is it dark here? Wait. Is it actually... Is there a way to check the time of day? Is there such a thing as time of day? Maybe not. Maybe I'm just crazy and it's always looked like this. And I suppose visibility has always been limited. Southwestern Avernum. Right. We are still on day 4. Oh, more unicorns, right. Not enough nature lore. Yep. Okay, some kind of druid circle over there. Is there any meaning to these discolored spots here on the map? Attack! One of these days I'm gonna dearly regret running into one of these hordes. Worked very nicely. Okay, we got that one on the loose. Maybe I shouldn't have risked it and cast a spell instead. Going for a slightly more guaranteed victory. Well, this would be perfect for one of these. Oh, that costs 12 though. Okay, never mind. That's really expensive. Okay. Of course, we missed the one that we were aiming for, but... hit the next one. Ouch. Oh, this could have been bad, except this one didn't use the opportunity. Oh, good for us. I'm gonna be a bit more conservative with my mana. That being said, okay, well, that did not finish it off. And it crit and killed us. Well, turns out this is the time I regret charging in, huh? Although, of course, no one could have foreseen that crit. But, well, I mean, the possibility was always there. Where did I save? Oh. Oh. Here, apparently. Well, that's good. I don't even know if that was a manual save or if that's just happened to be a convenient autosave. So I'll take it. Nice one. Sure. Let's just shoot the next best one and get as many of these as possible. Sure, finish it off. We have that one running loose. I mean, yeah, it was definitely going to attack her. Oh, I did not realize that one wasn't dazed, but that's okay. Well, they keep missing. That's great. They are definitely going to wake up sometime soon. Ah, again, the almost kill. Oh my god, and the crit. And... wow. Okay. Don't take anything for granted. Gotcha. Wow. Why did we kill those other parties of unicorns so much quicker? Or are these just so many more than I realize? This is a large group. I guess that's all the difference. I mean, let's try it again. Can you... okay, good. Oh wow, nice. That's actually pretty lucky. Yeah, okay, looks like we're gonna have one of them not crowd controlled. Huh. I mean, I could just deal some AoE damage. That will wake them up, but they will still be dazed, of course. Is it worth it? We could get 4 of them at once. 2, 3, 4. Sure. Looks like we missed one of them, unfortunately. Wow, this one... right. Okay. We actually dazed that one. That's good. Gives us time to finish off these other ones here. Fireball is probably not going to kill it, though. Nope. That's what I was afraid of. Play it safe and finish that one off. Okay. They might all wake up next turn. Which would be really, really bad. This one was dazed more recently. I don't trust any of this. Walk over here, just because, well, this one is basically... this one is pinned down by Rosluka. We should be able to kill both of these. And I hope we're all far enough away. Yeah. Well, Kiara might not be far enough away from this one. Kill it? Okay. In case it wakes up, it did not. Or it did wake up, but it's still ensnared. It didn't actually move at all, which is interesting. I'm gonna stay away. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. There we go. Wow. Yeah, this one was not free. Okay. And combat. 13 of those. Okay, save the game. That was a bit of an accomplishment. Oh, there's a settlement here of some sort. You're on the road leading north from Krizan province. The air is cleaner and the underbrush lacks the scarred, burnt areas caused by the passage of the slimes. Nearby you see a friendly and busy inn, built here to aid travelers heading to and from Krizan. Well, that sounds like a good place to meet some people. That's not quite as big and busy as the town itself here. The town of Krizan, maybe. So maybe not a terrible place to visit. However, going there will make more time pass, right? So I guess I'm gonna keep exploring outside as much as possible again. Trying to be smart about my time management here, because I'm already getting a bit paranoid about that. You are sharing this road with a band of merchants. They are leading wooden carts pulled by strong horses. When they get a good look at you, they get very nervous. They keep their distance from you, and their guards keep their hands on their weapons. You aren't sure whether they were scared by your paleness or just generally paranoid. These are dangerous lands right now. Is that so? I mean, we basically don't know anything about the political situation, right? Okay, those are wolves? Actually, they look like, yeah, wolves led by some kind of hellhound type creature. Interesting that they would have those on the surface. A large pack of wolves on the hunt for wild game. Attack? Yep, that's definitely... Oh, that's a warg. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Okay, it's terrified. I like that. I like that in my enemies. Okay. That works. Should have attacked the other one. That's fine though. I can always take one step back and still shoot. Wow, we're getting really lucky with these crits. Okay. There we go. Grab that animal skin. As you finish off one of the wargs, you notice it had a pouch around its neck. You open it and find some gold. How odd that such a beast would carry something like this. Yes, it's true. 120 coins. Wow, that's actually quite a bit of money for us right now. There are more slimes over there. Okay. Here we have some... Actually... Oh yeah, we are definitely getting into the city area, and there has been fighting going on. So I guess that is very much... Actually, that makes a lot of sense, yeah. This is definitely the area depicted on the title screen. This, the coastline with the city and some fighting and burning going on around it. And we were basically looking out this cave entrance leading into or out of Fort Emergence. Oh, that's neat. You reach a tight cluster of farmhouses surrounded by a tall, recently built stone fence. Behind it, several farmers watch you carefully. I guess we can try and talk to them. You approach the farmhouses, and a group of the locals come out to meet you. They're polite and apologetic and tell you that if you don't leave, they'll have to try and kill you. They aren't trusting anyone at this point, let alone pale-skinned, weird-armed strangers. I mean, that's understandable. But I really hope that doesn't stop me from exploring around here. Just means that I can't do anything with these farmhouses. Okay. The farmers welcome you warmly. Oh. You find out that the son of one of the families was sent into Avernum some years previous for being a little funny. You can see the anger in their eyes, fresh after all these years. They ask you if you ever saw him. You haven't, but they are still greatly relieved to hear that Avernum exists and is doing all right. They are so grateful that they offer to sell you some of their crops at a discount. Yes? I don't need any of this, but thank you guys. Very friendly. I didn't catch if the first bit of dialogue was different. I guess it must have been? Maybe not. I mean, how do they know that we are from Avernum? At this point, no one should know that, you know, people from Avernum are going to the surface. I guess I really must have missed something there. Oh. I did not realize that this was a place to enter. You enter the village of Silvar? Hold on a second. Silvar is not on the surface. Coincidentally, Silvar is the name of one of the largest cities in Avernum. Who knows? Perhaps the Silvar below was originally founded by a homesick person who lived here prior to banishment. Well, that may be the case, but I'm kind of... Yeah, I'm actually tempted to reload. Can I reload? Will that put me on the world map? It did, okay. Yeah, that's just before entering this. It doesn't mark it on my map at all. Nope. Okay. And there's another connection here that yeah, that's not on the map. Good to know. It's another spot. Of course, we have no nature lore at all. So there's that watchtower. Okay. You meet a militia group. They're inexperienced warriors banded together to protect their home. Hey, same as us. They introduce themselves and say they're from the city of Krizan, not far away. If they recognize you as being Avernites, and how would they don't comment on it, even though it must be completely obvious. Yeah, but again, I mean, we would definitely look strange, but they would probably think that we are just foreigners from somewhere else, like from up north or wherever people are pale-skinned. Even though we are probably far more pale-skinned than any people living anywhere on the surface, but you know, they wouldn't have it, or at least to me, it would appear that no one would assume that anyone, no matter how strange they look, would be from Avernum, right? Because as far as anyone knows, no one ever returns from Avernum. That hasn't happened so far, unless those people, the first group of scouts sent out was actually found out, and some kind of information has reached the general public. Maybe, if only as rumors. Well, anyway, your appearance is very distinctive. Sure. Anyway, they tell you to be on the lookout for slimes and move on. Oh, okay, so slimes are the big threat in the area, huh? Maybe there isn't any kind of civil war going on, as I was beginning to assume. But maybe it's really just slimes. So, mad mages creating these magical abominations? As the militia moves on, you notice that they give you a last long look. They seem confused that there is a Nephil traveling so close to the city, but they don't seem inclined to do anything about it. Yeah, also, actually, a Nephil? Sure, Nephil are originally from the surface, but half of our party are lizard men. I mean, maybe that's a bit of a giveaway. Actually, interesting that no one has commented on those at all. You reach another tight cluster of farmhouses. Approach and talk. Okay. And a group of the locals come out to meet you. They're polite and apologetic. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Same as that other one. Interesting. We have some cows. Oh, that's not the cows. Oh, there are some cows grazing here, carefully chewing around the occasional pool of toxic slime. Looking at them, you can't help but think of all the delicious food you've been denied during your years in Avernum. Yeah, let's not slaughter these guys' livestock. You are at the outskirts of the city of Krizan, one of the largest cities on the continent of Valorim. Even the largest settlements in Avernum look minuscule compared to Krizan, really. And Krizan is a small settlement by Empire standards. As you get close, you pass travelers, farmers, and soldiers. Practically all of them notice you. Your crude clothes, thinness, lizardmanness, and pale skin immediately mark you as different, and at least some of them must recognize you as Evernites, really. Yet they don't seem interested. For whatever reason, they don't care that you are from the Empire's enemy. Perhaps people here aren't influenced by the Empire much, or perhaps they have worse things to worry about. Yeah, it seems like that's probably the case. I mean, also, for all we know, the political landscape on the surface might be very heterogeneous, right? With many different factions, and the Empire only being the strongest of them, but not the absolute ruler that they seem to consider themselves. I don't know. There are patches of burned land around the city, left there to fend off the occasional incursions from deadly slimes. Oh, so they're burning their land in order to keep the slimes at bay? Interesting. I mean, we're definitely getting some kind of quest to look for and take out the source of these slimes. That's pretty much guaranteed. Are those unicorns? Yep. Okay, this is a smaller group, so that should be okay. Well, I really shouldn't be making any assumptions at all, but here I am. Confused my stronger attack, but oh well. Fireball, javelin, good, and it's perfect because you can pick those up, add them right to the stack. Okay, what is this? You find a large stone farmhouse. It was once a solid, beautiful stone structure. Now the crops are dead. The land has been spoiled by slimes. The building looks abandoned. Enter and search. You enter and look around. Many acidic slimes have been in and out of here, with the result that everything inside is ruined and holes have been burned in the walls and ceiling. While searching, you look out the window and find you've been surrounded. Uh-oh. Well, not exactly surrounded, thankfully. We should be able to deal with them. That's not a great start. We know that the indigo ones can spit... Oh, nice. Already leveling up. We don't know if that has potential to leave any kind of debuffs, but I guess it's safe to assume that whatever it is, it's not going to be helpful. Thankfully, they don't have a ton of hit points. That's the saving grace here. I'm still highly suspicious of the green ones. Wow, nice. Okay, as usual, no loot from those. You clean the slime off your blade and take one last tour around the farmhouse. You find a pouch of coins in one of the bedrooms. Other than that, anything that might have been useful there has been dissolved or eaten. There is not even fruit in the garden. You leave the ruin behind. Well, we did get 200 coins out of that. Wow, that's not bad. In addition to the experience that we needed to level up. That's nice. We did gain an extra point of endurance here. That's awesome. So I can focus on strength. Yes, we want more or less of a hit penalty, hit and damage penalty, I suppose. Yeah, that's also going to help with that. Okay. You get your bow skill. Oh, you get your bow skill now. More crit chance, maybe sharpshooter. Damage by 4%. That's so nice. Tempted to just go with that. Yeah, actually, I really wish I could just put 2 points into the same skill. I really don't understand why that needs to be a limitation. But oh well. I mean, it could be limited by not being able to put more points into any skill than your current level is, right? That could be the limitation. That would prevent you from just pumping all of your skill points into one single skill and, I don't know, breaking the game in some way. But yeah, well, it's not a huge deal either way. It's okay. More endurance. Endurance has increased by itself. I am finding the fireball damage specifically a little bit underwhelming so far. It used to be pretty good, pretty solid damage throughout the first and second games, if I remember correctly. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's just because this is still early game and I haven't put quite enough points into it yet. Definitely want to keep increasing this every level, and we do need more arcane lore. So there's that, and yeah, I mean, I guess your damage isn't so important, but then again, it certainly doesn't hurt making it better than it is right now. I also need to find someone to put points into nature lore, actually. Maybe I'll have my mage get some nature lore. Of course, that's also one of those skills that I would just prefer to find a trainer for and have everyone learn a level or two of that. That should probably cover most of our nature lore needs. Same with tool use, really. I just wanted to get that early so I didn't have to leave too many of those locked doors and chests behind. Yeah, I mean, right now I want to keep increasing that. And, well, yeah, arcane lore. Having more first aid would also be nice. It's also, of course, another one of those non-essential skills that you can't just find a trainer for, assuming there is one. Well, let's go with arcane lore, in the interest of unlocking more spells as soon as possible. Okay, let's see here. Timer says, oh, only 40 minutes, wow. Felt like more? Not sure if that's a good or bad thing. Well, we have these two cities that we could go to, or, well, yeah. One major city, one smaller city. But I'm really bothered a little bit by the fact that a bunch of time will always pass whenever you enter any settlement. It's, yeah, I don't know. It's not great. Oh, you reach the shore of a surface river. You see a fish in it. It's shiny and silvery, not the comforting and normal pale gray of cave fish. As you admire the view, several large, brightly colored slimes ooze out of the trees and slide towards you. Okay. Oh, a mauve slime. That has potential to be pretty bad. It looks definitely more imposing than the other ones. Hopefully, if we can focus on it. Okay, or just crit it. It's not gonna be a problem. But I have no doubt that it had potential to deal some bad damage to us. Right. I kind of forgot to check for loot before exiting the combat, but I hope that's okay. I mean, the slimes never dropped anything, and I didn't see anything. Of course, there's a chance that that special slime could have dropped something. What is this? Why is there a tiger fur on the ground? That makes little sense to me. Okay, looks like we're not really going to make much progress without either leaving this part of the land or entering one of the towns. I guess I could explore in this direction for now. There's another spot that we definitely don't have the nature law for. Don't know why I keep checking. What is this? Gookbar's Pit. Okay. Looks like we're in surface goblin territory here. Seems like something we should be able to deal with. If they're anything like their subterranean counterparts. Yeah, this is also still settled territory. Oh, and more colorful slimes, including mauve slimes. Sure. Well, thankfully only one of them. Well, we can't quite... Oh, no, never mind. There's another one. Sneaky, sneaky. Definitely kill that one. Oh, got him. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, this one's only ensnared, so let's see if we can... Oh, it did not spit. So either it can spit, or it was trying to reach Kiar and couldn't. Sometimes enemies will just attack the next best enemy. Well, party member in that case. Other times... Oh, we can shoot again? Wait. Yes? Did we shoot and then it moved? And then we shot again? I don't know. I might... Maybe I just confused myself. It happens. Yep. Right, those spit. Don't wake those up. Unless you can kill them. Although, interestingly, we have not been poisoned by one of them yet. Battle Frenzy, oh, okay. Well, that doesn't really help it while it's pinned down. It's good to know that that's something it can do. But it only Battle Frenzied itself. It didn't apply that to the other slime, I guess, even though it should have been close enough. So that's good to know. Right, that's over here. Oh, you're just cows. The crops around here have been destroyed. You see dead plants in neat rows. Long trails of land have been rendered lifeless, probably by the slimes that are wandering everywhere. After some hiking, you come across a farmhouse. It's abandoned. Some slimes have been inside it. The floors are pitted and ruined. Someone has painted a simple, grim message on the front door. Gone to Krizan. No point out here anymore. You turn away, leaving the somber sight behind. Okay. No ambush here. Well, something's definitely here. Oh, some soldiers fighting slimes on the way to a mage's tower. Oh, or maybe these are actually the guys behind the whole slime affair. A band of brigands guards this narrow bit of hills between the mountains and the shore. When they see you, they immediately move to block the path. As you get closer, you notice something very odd. The brigands have several of the brightly colored slimes writhing and sliding among their feet. However, the slimes don't attack them. In fact, the bandits and slimes seem to be guarding the path together. Well, that's highly suspicious. Okay. We've been able to deal with thugs and slimes individually, so let's hope that we can deal with them together. Okay, nice. I was hoping for that. And this should work out nicely. Oh, daze resisted. But they are ensnared, so no problem. No problem at all. Finish this one off. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Hope for a cleave? No cleave. Yeah, but the damage does still seem underwhelming. Maybe I'm expecting too much. It is basically free, right? For 1 mana. Wow. Yeah, all of these guys are really, really weak. Nice. 88% hit chance. Oh. Yes, please. Okay. I mean, that the people guarding this A-gate tower were definitely nothing to write home about. Oh, we don't rest when entering hostile locations. That's right. So we can just enter those whenever we want, without having to worry about passage of time. Although the time has actually advanced to the next day without me noticing. But that's okay. I mean, again, we're definitely going to get a quest to deal with the source of the slimes. So maybe I should wait before I actually get into this place. But I'm at least going to explore around it. Do I even need to daze them? I mean, it seems okay. Oh no. Well, yep, should have. Bandits are actually tougher than mere thugs. It just feels like I'm relying a little bit too much on dazing / ensnaring every enemy I come across. I mean, it works very well, so it's kind of hard to force myself not to do it. Also, we're seeing that it's basically the only way to survive some of these encounters. Most of these encounters, to be fair. I mean, I guess it's what it is. We're going to probably reach a point eventually where Rasluka can actually tank some attacks. Of course, she's really not a classical tank at all. She's very much focusing on offensive, on offense, pretty much entirely. So yeah, it's what it is. Apparently I need to do this. Okay, good. We will not reach you, right? Nope. Sure, cast protection. Better than not doing anything. Okay, poisoned him, although poison against enemies never seems to deal quite as much damage as it does when used against me, so I'm not expecting this one to die from poison alone. But a fireball typically does the trick. Okay, yep, that hurts. Hurts quite a bit. What did we get? A ring? Oh wow, that's worth quite a bit. Crude bow, no thanks. Alright. Some fish. And just some money in a pot. Okay, no secret entrances that I can see. Does it say here? Beware, this is the domain of Bojar, the Archmage. I feel like this Bojar maybe exaggerating a little bit. As you trudge through the swamp, you stumble upon a nest of giant snakes. Oh, unpleasant. Prey must be scarce around here. The hungry beasts slither out in order to consume you. Whoops. Thankfully... Oh, these are actually snakes. I was expecting these weird... weird-looking, not snake-looking snakes that we've been seeing underground. But these are pretty much actually snakes, and we have no chance of hitting them. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, this is bad. Maybe the asp was the bad one, and the serpents, even though serpent sounds a little bit more imposing somehow. And these are actually the weaker version. I mean... knock it back? Not that it's gonna do much. Oh wow, we knocked back that one. Okay, cool. Okay, we can hit the serpent. Yeah, actually we have a 95% hit chance against that one. Only 50% against this one. Quite the difference. I mean, we have no chance. It's gonna just one-shot one after the other. Yep, like so, with a almost 200 point crit. That feels fair. I guess that's a game just telling me that we're not supposed to be here yet. Or better watch your step when traversing swamps. Oh, this is where I save? Wait, no, that's not right. Load game, load the autosave. Yes. Okay, that's here, that's better. So, don't enter that swamp. You come upon a bunch of shacks at the edge of the swamp. The people here are swamp dwellers, burly, tough, and naturals out in the bayou. They wouldn't care less that you're from Avernum. They couldn't care less that you're from Avernum. Okay, so at this point, that's just considered a fact. But yeah, we're from Avernum. Everyone knows. Get over it. Okay, cool. They welcome you in for snake stew and to trade tall tales. They tell you they're basically snake hunters. They hunt giant snakes for their meat, skin, and venom. They mention that if you go south, wander around, and are really lucky, some snakes might attack you. They make this sound like a good thing. And we know it's absolutely not a good thing. But thanks guys. I guess that gives me an idea about just how tough these people are. Okay, here we have some kind of town that apparently does not get marked on my map. Oh no, it does. Delan. Okay. You encounter a group of tired Empire guards patrolling the road and watching for slimes. They look at you long and hard. It's clear that they recognize you as Evernites. Your pale skin marks you easily. Well, I suppose the Empire, like, at least the militia would know about that, right? Because they are waging war against us. Maybe they've heard descriptions. Maybe they've even been underground to fight Avernum before they retreated. However, they also don't care. They're too tired and worried about the slimes. They nod at you and silently move on. Interesting. That's really not the reaction I would expect, but I guess it's handling it this way is the only way to make it somewhat plausible for you to be able to explore the surface at all, right? Otherwise, literally everyone and everything here would be hostile and out to kill you, and there wouldn't be a chance, wouldn't be any chance for a week of beginners like us to have any kind of success. As they pass, you can hear them make some very rude comments. They're just loud enough for you to hear them. The surface folk have a strong dislike of non-humans. Yeah, well, I expected as much. Actually, I expected a lot more problems arising from the fact that 3 of us are non-humans, and 2 are clearly, subterranean-born. What are those? You encounter some sheep while wandering around. They're surface sheep, happy, well-fed, and bearing small brands. They shy away from you when you get close. Okay, we also got more slimes. Sure, I can kill more slimes. Not sure how many of these wandering enemy parties will actually stay dead. If any. But at least for the immediate future, it's gonna be a little bit more, a little bit safer on the surface. Snipe. Not necessary, but nice nonetheless. Okay, how far? Oh, okay, that's only here. I see. Delan, Agate Tower. Right, Gookbar's Pit. I never really looked around there, did I? Let's see if we can deal with these wandering goblins. You encounter a group of goblins. They are spying on the tunnel into the nearby hill. What? Spying on the tunnel? Oh, they're spying on this. So are they not from there? They sneak around, slipping from rock to rock, trying to see into the darkness. They don't see you. Attack? And hope that I'm not making a terrible mistake. Because surface goblins are actually friendly. No, that couldn't be the case. Friendly goblins. Wow, they're pathetic. Nice. Sticks. They're really pathetic. Okay, I'll take a quick look in here. You work your way down into a high-ceilinged, foul-smelling cavern. There are bits of bone and fur all over the place. Oh, this is the lair of a particularly feral and nasty humanoid. A single humanoid? Well, Gookbar. I guess some kind of ogre? Giant? Something like that? Gookbar lives here. Keep out or be eaten. Okay, that's pretty straightforward and to the point. I appreciate that. Broken sword. Unfortunate. This will... Oh, you peer through the wrought iron bars and see a low, smoky cavern. In the distance you hear the grunting and growls of vicious beasts. You also hear deep snoring. The portcullis is unusually large, much bigger than human-sized. Unfortunately, the bars aren't spaced far enough apart for you to just... for us to just slip through, I guess. Oh, wait. Is there no way in here? I don't see any buttons, which is unusual. You see a tiny glimmering light floating in the corner, hovering above the pool. As you move closer, it floats toward you. It looks like a tiny glowing girl with moth's wings. That's curious. Navi, is that you? Wait. The tiny sprite flies a few inches from your face. She looks very upset. She says in a shrill, piping voice, "Yay, big heroes have come to rescue us. My mistress, Illyrie, has been captured by the bad giant Gookbar. But you can save her. I know you can. There's a secret way in. Gookbar sleeps just north of the gate. Stay away from him. He's mean. Illyrie is in a cell way to the north. Sneak around Gookbar's cave, and you'll be fine and can rescue her. Yay!" The sprite flies through the wall to the west. Okay, thank you, Navi. Free Illyrie. Well, that's not the quest I was expecting, but I guess since we're here, that's what we're gonna deal with next time. Sure, why not? Let's save who exactly? Illyrie? A dryad named Illyrie. Okay, we didn't know that, but I guess now we know. Some kind of adventurers could help her. Well, we are adventurous. I don't know if we're kind. Well, I'm trying to be, generally, so there is that. Yeah, we're definitely gonna deal with this next time. This is not what I expected, but I'll take it. As always, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.